In fact, we just finished working on Soul Eater. We've actually recorded the whole thing. And it was funny, I saw, Mifune, throws his swords down and the keep out caution tape goes around. So we always joke that Mifune has the power of caution tape. And I saw that and I was like, that's funny. We make fun of Rob McCullum because we're like, you're not so hot. You control caution tape. Whatever. Anybody else have any questions? I think we got like, what, 10 minutes or so? How'd your camera go? Good? Yes?
Where can we see the rest of the episodes?
I don't know. Do they tell you when it comes out? No? I know it comes out soon! I'm a horrible, horrible representative of my company. Sorry, animation. I know it comes out sometime in the near future. I want to say February or March. The first disc comes out, and I think it will have a good 6 episodes on there. Because you do want to see Death the Kid, because Death and Patty and Liz are pretty funny too. They're pretty awesome. It's a really, really cool show. I like it a lot. And it's cool because it's like kind of that weird style of animation. You get, when you've been doing it as long as I have, it's like, okay, I've seen anime, I know what it looks like. And every once in a while a style comes around where you're like, ooh, okay, that's really neat. They really took some time to like develop some characters that look different. That's cool. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Yes?
What's your favorite voice acting?
Oh, my favorite voice acting role ever? Oh my gosh. I've done this for so long. I think I've done like, I would say almost 200 shows. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. So for me, it's almost like picking your favorite child. Like I can't really do it because you really do, I mean this is going to make me sound like I must be a soulless person now, but you really do put a little bit of yourself into each one of those characters. And even if it's like what you would consider like a stereotypical anime character or boring character, you still kind of put some of yourself in there to make it more exciting. To make them different, so they're not just, oh yeah, that's that regular nerdy best friend. We see that in every anime. So you have to do something to make them different. So I don't know. I mean, there's so many that I love, like Hyatt and Excel Saga, and Kirika and Noir, and Haruka and Razafon, and Tsubaki, and Hazuki and Moonphase, and Sakura and Tsubasa, and just so many that I can think off the top of my head where I'm like, I like that one. I really loved playing the pig in Peacemaker. I loved playing Saizo. I mean, that was awesome because like ADV would have these tours of like really, really important Japanese people. And they'd be like, this is Monica Rial. She's worked with us for years. And Monica, do something for the Japanese. I'm an actress. Like, couldn't you bring them in when I'm doing something like serious? No, what's wrong with you, pig? Anybody else have any questions? Yes? Oh, my favorite anime? My favorite anime is actually a movie. I said that really Texas movie. And it's Perfect Blue. I love Perfect Blue. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. My second, like as far as stuff that I've been in, it would be Razafon. Razafon is awesome. There's so many though. There's a lot that I don't like, but I won't tell you about them. Anybody else? How much more time do we have? Let's see. 3 minutes! We got 3 minutes! And you guys want to have a voice acting panel later, too, if you have any specific questions. So. Yes?
If you could voice act another character in Soul Eater, who would it be?
Oh, interesting question. If I could voice act another character. Probably Medusa? Do you guys know who Medusa is? Actually, no, I take that back. Excalibur. I'm a woman and therefore can't be Excalibur, but for those of you that have not seen the show or don't really know what I'm talking about, Excalibur is like, like the sword, like King Arthur's sword, the most prolific weapon of all time. However, when you meet him in Soul Eater, he's not exactly what you think. And before we started working on the show, the director, Zach Bolton, would play us the little clip of the Japanese seiyuu, who is hilarious, because he's singing a song about Excalibur, Excalibur, and it's horrible, I'm not making fun of him, but I kind of am. He would say, what would you say? How do the words go? I I'm looking for him. I'm going to California. Oh wait, it sounds like he's saying I'm looking for ham. I'm looking for ham. I'm going to California. It's really funny. So Excalibur ends up being like the most annoying weapon on Earth in the city. And Troy Baker is playing Excalibur, and I haven't heard it yet, and I cannot wait. Can't wait to go to a convention with him and make him do like the dance and everything. That's all we're gonna do. It takes place in Death City. We never really find out where that is. So it's kind of in an ethereal otherworld, if you will. You have to kind of pretend, I would assume that it's not an earthly realm, considering some of those people are a little crazy. But yeah, it kind of takes place in an alternate universe-ish, I guess. Yes, way back there.
I was wondering, do you prefer shonen, shoujo, seinen, or josei?
Look at you. I know what two of those mean. So yeah, could you explain what each of those mean? I know one is like girly stuff, one is boy, kick buddy stuff.
Seinen is like targeted towards like men, like older than the shonen.
Oh, okay. Like
and
grown
josei
men.
is what? Like what?
Like grown men.
Yeah.
As opposed to like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I think Monster is one. Elfin Light is one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then like josei is targeted towards grown women, like Honey and Clover. That's the only one I know of.
Gotcha. It's hard to pinpoint it. Like I like a little bit of everything. Now as a director, I always end up directing shonen. Like I directed Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple, and that was like, I've had, like it's kind of the joke at Funimation, like if there's a show about boys fighting, then get to Monica! And I'm like, I'm such a girl. Like I'm a girly girl. And I end up with like these kick butt shows, which works out because I get a lot of dudes coming in all day, which is pretty sweet. But it's, I guess to me it just depends. Sometimes I get into the little girly cutesy stuff, and that's fun too. But I like the more adult stuff too. Either way, like you said Elfin League and all that stuff. I like that too. I like the gory stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Anybody else? Yes.
Oh, me?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll take questions.
Do you like yaoi? I mean, since you brought it up, I mean.
Okay, here's my thing on yaoi. Now, I did direct Nobari no O, which certain people have suspected I totally think they love each other. And so I have nothing against yaoi. However, my personal feelings on yaoi are that I don't see the point. No offense to anybody that's into it. Because, like, I like dudes, so unless I can be in the middle, I don't see the point in watching two dudes make out unless I'm a part of it. Then it's like, yeah, totally, I love yaoi. But like, if they're just, I mean, that's great. Pretty dudes hanging out and hanging all over each other, that's great. But then I just want to be in the middle of it. Like, that would be my thing. And next, I'm sorry?
Are you going to be here next year as well?
I don't know. Depends on how well behaved I am today. I have to be well behaved. But that's a good question, like, as far as conventions and stuff, I know a lot of people always ask, like, how can we get people to conventions? The best thing to do is to get on, like, the web boards, like the forum boards, or contact the guest relations people and say, I want so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. And sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't, but that's a good way to get that. So hopefully that's it. I guess let's take one more, and then I have to head to sign stuff. Anybody else? One last question? Anyone? If not, we can just go sign stuff. Sweet! Well, thanks for coming and watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be autographing and stuff. And I have a voice actor panel at 4. So you guys have till 4 to think of some super rad questions. That's your homework. All right, bye, you guys.